What's up, my crypto legends? Let's dive in straight here into the Bitcoin price. We're going to take a look at the S&P 500. We are pumping for the moment. How long are we going to pump to? Well, let's find out those big major resistance levels where the price could potentially get rejected. For the moment, still continue to the upside. No signs of exhaustion just yet, but this is what we're going to analyze on the live stream, guys. So on your way in, make sure to destroy that like button. We're over 200 people watching at this moment, so absolutely smash, smash, smash. I'm sorry for the latest live stream today. It cut off in half. It was lagging a little bit. Internet is fixed. Let's crush the charts right away. Let me go here quickly through the comment section because yeah, reason why this thumbnail has in I'm long in the bull trap, you know, because there are so many different influencers out there on YouTube. You can check them out if you follow different other ones. You know, it's a bull trap. It's a bull trap. This is a bull trap. We're going lower. We're going lower. Hey, I'm long in this bull trap if everyone is so bearish. I'll tell you that. Let's go. Murat C, how are you doing? First like for me. Thank you very much for joining. Russ, I watched later, but I gave a like. Wow, absolutely amazing. Just jumping in the stream to give a like. Pump or dump, says Sieps. Well, for the moment, pump. We can check out major resistance zones. We are actually hitting resistance. Do we have signs of exhaustion? Well, not just yet. We could have a little bit of more volatility, and then we could potentially look for that shorting opportunity. Andy, where are you? I'm here. Inverse head and shoulder on the 15-minute chart. That could take us to 20,000. Okay, I guess maybe is this the kind of inverse head and shoulder you're talking about? That could take us to 20k. Yeah, it must be this one over here. This is the 15-minute chart. We were talking about this scenario on the live stream, guys. I'm going to go quickly through the comment section, but look at these levels, how they've been respected. I mean, this is textbook resistance turning into support, support turning into resistance. You know, this is easy money. This is basically getting respected, but to the T here, absolutely phenomenal. We can go through this scenario. When I was doing the live stream, we were just trading round about this range, and we talked about that possibility here on Bitcoin actually getting that, you know, support once we had this pump with volume. Remember, we work with volume and price action. We don't want any of those silly indicators on the chart. We want mainly price action and volume. So what we did here Goodness, I'm trying to talk faster than I can. We had this major level being, big volume and a big nice stop here looking at the 15-minute chart, as you can see here on Bitcoin. This was late last night. So what happened, we had that breakdown with volume. We retraced to the first resistance level that was support with high volume. We got rejected. Where did we hit? The 618. That was a take profit zone. I did scalp this early this morning when I was just opened the chart early this morning. I think, right, this is the trade. So shorted that to the 618. And what happened afterwards? Of course, we got this resistance, right, that has been turning back into support. When we were doing the live stream, we talked about the possibility on getting that bounce at this level. Of course, we need to be cautious with the DXY. What is the DXY doing? We were kind of making those higher highs here slightly, but it was looking also very exhausting, right? This is the kind of price action I like to see. There's no really big pumps or momentum. This is momentum getting exhausted. So what you're going to see after an exhausted move like this uptrend, you're going to get that dump at some point. So far so good. We're getting that dumpy action on the DXY. This is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to start hitting a major support resistance level that should be turning into a resistance, right? This was the higher highs that we broke out from, so this could actually convert into a support. If we start falling inside this range, this does look pretty good for another larger correction on the DXY. So let's see if that does happen. For the moment, if we do consolidate here on the DXY at this range, then I will be cautious. If we do get that consolidation at support on the DXY and that consolidation at resistance on Bitcoin, then of course I will be looking for shorts. We're really at resistance at this range. Why is this resistance? Well, let's go to the 1 hourly chart. This has been a level that has been not that much respected. It has been respected here in the past. It was a major daily level here from August, late August and beginning of September. As you can see right there, getting those bounces, bounce. We just absolutely massive breakout, massive big pump, of course, getting through. If we do not get this consolidation at the resistance, I am not going to short this range. I will not short this range if we just have a massive flying, massive green candles here just going straight through it. I'm not interested, even though if it's resistance or support. If it's on the lower time frames, I will potentially scalp it if it's just quick momentum. But we're looking for consolidations on the higher time frames. So let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Why are we at resistance? Well, this has been a daily level that has been respected, in between 19,550 and 19,700. But not only that, of course, we are starting to hit fib levels from the start of the pump yesterday. So we get fib levels to the lows here. We just basically touched the 618 to the exact dollar here, just at $19,600 range. As you can see, we just wicked up there just about an hour ago. So, this is going to start potentially being resistance. If we start getting that choppy action, this might be a possibility for a short. What I am eyeing right now on Bitcoin is the S&P 500, The S&P 500 is at resistance at this moment. It does look like it wants to break out this resistance, right? Let's see if we do get that reaction. Why is the S&P at resistance? Well, this is the 15-minute chart, right? And what I am interested, of course, is in this range over here, right? We're still in this range. Once we get out of range, then I'm thinking, this is bearish. We're going to continue down. But right now, we've created a big, massive range with the highs here at 3,730 points and the lows being at 3,620 approximately. So this is a range. And as long as we're still inside this range, this could be anything. We could wick up, we could come back down to test the lows, we could still range trade inside of here. So if I take a look at the fixed volume, range. Let's go to the fixed range volume from the start of this consolidation to the end. We're really right now at the value area high. So we at this range, we at the resistance level. This could easily have a rejection and come back in here, this trading range on the S&P 500 and break down finally, because we're in a very big, massive downtrend. But if it does manage to break the resistance zone, this is a shorting level, right? I'm not looking for longs here. You could have a shorting level with a tight stop loss, because you could get that nice profitable trade, 3-4 risk to reward. But, I'm not trading the S&P 500 at the moment. I'm more into Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I'm watching the S&P 500 S&P 500 is at resistance. It's at a resistance zone here at the 3,730 points. So it can get rejected. If it does get rejected, this will not be good for Bitcoin. But if we do get that move up here and get above this resistance, you know, it does have a chance to have continuation to the upside in the next couple of days till Friday. So we're going to, I'm eyeing the S&P 500. If it does start getting those wicks here and that consolidation, then I'm going to be like, right, yeah, this is basically it. We're not managing to get above it for the moment. It's had only 1-2 attempts here the last hour. It's just there. It's just there right now. No big choppy action. You know, you can see here, tested, finally break down. This is what I want to see. I want to see this, you know, test, then I'll be bearish. Then I'm going to say, right, I'm bearish. We can't break out of the resistance. I might sell. I might short Bitcoin. But, it's highly improbable that you're probably just going to see this. Just a big, massive red candle out of nowhere. You know, it can happen, but looking at the probabilities, this doesn't usually happen. You get an exhaustion point, and that is, you know, something like this. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for here. You know, if it does get exhausted, I'll be short for the moment. You know, it's a pretty nice uptrend, still hitting the level. It could have a small consolidation and break it through. So, yeah, just cautious right now. We are hitting resistance on both S&P 500 and Bitcoin. Bitcoin's hitting the 618. It is hitting a daily level. So, yeah, we're just at that level. So let me just zoom out here also on Bitcoin. Bitcoin for the moment, yeah, it's at that resistance zone. It did manage to break nicely here, the point of control from the volume traded, you know, the last 2 weeks approximately since the 15th of September. So, you know, the point of control is all the way down here, managed to get that pop up here after getting that resistance, as you can see. So, yeah, there's just so much information here, guys. Telling me if you feel a little bit lost with all this information that I'm giving you. On Ethereum, Ethereum is the one that I'm longing. I'm still in that long position on Ethereum. Did take some profits because Ethereum's at resistance also. So if I'm longing this swing failure and we're hitting resistance at the moment, we're getting that reaction, I'm taking profits. I'm going to hold some of that position because I do think that Ethereum can continue pumping in the next coming days. Despite a major correction or something, it's worth the risk because I got some patterns here on the higher time frame that is telling me that we should be getting a big bounce on Ethereum, potentially to $1,500 range or above. So I want to try and have a swing long position, even though if this doesn't happen, I am, you know, protecting capital, stop loss at break even. I'm taking profits. If we come back down and I was wrong, hey, who cares? You know, we're making profits and we're protecting our capital. It's all about this. Trading is all about this. It doesn't matter you make 1,000. It doesn't matter you make 10,000. It's all about being consistent and protecting capital every single time. So, DXY at support. There's so many things here that we want to talk about, but let me just go through the comment section. You know the reason, guys. If you watched yesterday's video, if you watched the live stream, you know why I'm really quite bullish at this low support level on Ethereum. We want to try and range trade as well and try and get to a swing trade. You know, we are huge support on Ethereum. Andy has a serious face on a serious. Andy has a serious face on serious stream today. Then yes, absolutely. No, this serious face and saying that longing the bull trap is all because I mean I'm not sure if I follow different ones just to check out, you know, their thumbnails, their titles, and damn, most of the people are extremely, you know, bearish. You know, so I'm thinking, hey. There's something about this bearishness that is making me bullish. So only short term, of course, only short term. All right. Because if we take a look at the S&P 500, you know, I was saying this yesterday, today, S&P is at support. No matter how bearish everything looks, sorry. It's at support. You know, the possibility of that bounce is possible. Bitcoin at support, Ethereum at support, S&P at support, DXY massive run up, but can get exhausted, can get that correction move. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look for longs at these lows. So yeah, this is basically why the S&P 500 is very, very important to see the potential directions on Bitcoin and Ethereum and crypto. And S&P is at a big support level right now, so it could get that bounce. It is getting the bounce right now. So far, this is why I longed. This is why I had a tight stop loss. I explained the swing failure pattern on Ethereum. If we take a look at the 15-minute chart, and I'm going to go through the comment section right now, guys. Whoops, what am I doing? Yeah, basically on Ethereum, when I finished the live stream, it was absolutely beautiful, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Just, we were can't remember where we were trading exactly, around this range, but just entered quickly before the live stream at this swing failure pattern. Just as soon as I was going to go live, I entered that swing failure right there. Not only that, this was telling me that this was a huge support level. Why? Because this lower high trend line was broken, of course. People potentially going to get bullish here. People are going to start longing here, maybe, or trying to long the resistance here, turning into support on Ethereum exactly at the $1,350 range, where we did have these lower highs at almost the same level. I explained why this was not a long position. Why? Because we just broke straight through it. We want to see at least a touch here, looking at the 1 hourly or 15-minute, lower time frames, looking a little bit of that small reaction to jump into that trade for that potential bounce. If it just goes straight through it, then yeah, just let it go through. At the 15-minute chart here on Ethereum, the easier you make it, the easier it gets, guys. I know so many people that use different type of indicators on the chart, and they're just saying, hey, this is telling me I'm bullish, but this is telling me I'm bearish. This indicator says, potential bounce, but this one says potential retracement. So what you get at the end of the day is getting extremely confused. If you want to do these scalps and day trades, I just look at price action, major levels, volume, exhaustion, and it's the best way to trade, in my opinion. And hopefully I've proven this to you for the last few weeks. Yes, I am wrong. Of course I'm wrong. Who is not wrong when they're trading? But when I'm wrong, I lose just a small percentage of my capital. And this is the most important thing. So, on Ethereum today, when we were doing the live stream, that it cut. Ethereum is at resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if it did get a rejection from this point. And I'll go through many reasons it is resistance in just 1 second. But when we were trading this, the probabilities in getting that bounce, guys, look at the volume. This is on the Coinbase chart. You can check out Bybit or whatever exchange. Coinbase is good enough for the volume. When you get that spike of volume, more than average for the last couple of days, breaking this resistance zone with a swing failure, you know that you are likely to get that bounce at this level resistance. This probably would have been the 382, 50% fib from the low, just about 382. But support and resistance for me is stronger than Fibonacci. So 382 is already good level, 50% even better, 618 even better. But just hitting that nice resistance zone, turning it into support, getting that really nice bounce to test the highs. So that was a quick nice trade. Also, I did not long this because I was already in a long from the swing failure. And the idea of getting into this swing failure, guys, just so you get an idea, is the risk to reward, right? As soon as that candle close, got the close, I entered. As soon as we had the close on the candlestick, I entered the trade, the long position. Where is the stop loss? Stop loss is below the wick, of course, below the wick. That wick is your protective move. As soon as we do get that move to the upside, and just to show you here already, the risk to reward, if you enter that trade there, your stop loss is beneath the wick. You're already making a 2-to-1 risk to reward trade right there. Taking profits. Let's see if we could go higher. But the possibility of getting a rejection here on Ethereum is just very, very likely as well, because we're hitting resistance. It's not a bad shorting level, I just got a little bit of hope here. There's a little bit of hope, and don't mix hope with it with technical analysis. But S&P 500, it's probably going to get rejected. We're starting to see signs of exhaustion right now as we speak on the S&P 500. This is the S&P on the 1 hourly. Let's go to the 15 minute here, just 1 second. Yeah, it's basically getting that reaction at the resistance level. Not yet. This is not enough reaction. I want to see another attempt, a small correction, then another attempt. Can it correct here from this level directly? Yes. But I want to be patient and see what happens. So basically, Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, this was basically it. Getting the bounce from this lower high level. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Perfect trend line. Getting respected to perfection as resistance. What we had, that breakout, came straight back down. Bang, bang. And got the swing failure exactly at that support level. And not only that, it's a low here also from the 25th of September. Yeah, I mean, this is a great longing opportunity. It was mentioned today on the live stream. Of course, we had the confirmation with the next leg up with volume. This is why I held my position. As soon as we had this candlestick, I'm protecting my position. No matter what, I'm not going to lose money. So, getting this volume, then I'm thinking, hey, this is looking pretty good. We could get that bounce from this resistance zone at $1,288. Got the bounce, continue to the upside. So let me just zoom out here 1 second and go to the 1 hourly chart and explain how, we basically are at resistance. Let me just get the VPVR out of the way and just get the fixed range, right? This is the 1 hourly chart. And check out here, we're in this range right there. So let's get the fixed range. Start of the range is from here, right? From the 18th of September, looking at the 1 hourly. So we go from here to here. Right now, we're at the point of control from the range, okay? We're inside this range now since the 18th of September. So this is over 10 days approximately. Yeah, 10 days. And we're at point of control. So it's a resistance zone. We could have a consolidation and retrace. For the moment, we're still fighting the level. While we're fighting it, we could break up. Then we got the value area high at 1,355. If that is broken, then yeah, this is going to be looking pretty good because we've already had this leg up. Next leg up is likely to, have more momentum to the upside if it does start pumping. For the moment, at point of control, it is also hitting these highs on the looking at the 1 hourly 15 minute. We're hitting these highs, point of control from the range. We're hitting the highs, fib level. Let's get Fibonacci from the highs here from yesterday to the lows. Yeah, 50%. We haven't hit 618 yet. This is a big resistance zone. If we do start consolidating and creating this choppy action, I'm potentially going to make a short trade here. And it's going to be a hedge against my long with a tight stop loss, stop loss above the 7.8. If we start getting above this level, then I do believe so that we could see a little bit of more momentum to claim these highs. For the moment, I don't want to short. But we are seeing the reaction at the level. Ooh, we are seeing the reaction. This is it enough reaction for me to potentially short? It's still pretty healthy in this uptrend or not? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I would say it's still healthy. So if we start breaking this low, higher low, and looks like we want to have that attempt right now. S&P 500 might get the correction also. We start hitting that, we start breaking from these higher lows on Ethereum. I will be looking for a potential hedge short, looking for the lower high, get in at the best price possible, and look for that deep correction that potentially could happen in hours. It can happen in hours. For the moment, I think this is still pretty healthy. It's a healthy uptrend. Still creating higher highs, still creating higher lows. there is some signs of exhaustion, of course, right here on this sideways action, as we are hitting resistance, guys. We are hitting resistance, highs, 618 from the highs. Point of control from the range, you cannot add up more confluence on that, high probability in getting a rejection at this moment. Point of control from the range, as you can see, right there, big spike. It's screaming for a correction. It is screaming for a correction, guys. And let's see if we do get that breakout. As soon as we get a move here to the downside, even though it's not going to be a swing trade, it might be a scalp. If we do get that bang breakout from structure, large volume, very important, large volume spike, here is where I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade it live if it does happen in the next half an hour, 1 hour, depending on how long I'm going to be here on the live. If it does get that spike, I'm getting in the lower high, guys. I will get into the lower high. For the moment, still at the range. S&P still at resistance. No signs of a correction just yet. No big moves. Bitcoin also at resistance. It's not enough though. This price action is not enough for me to enter a short. Sorry guys, I haven't been reading the comment section. DXY is losing steam, says Murat. Absolutely. Wow. Sorry guys. Mariella, Seb, Mark Dutch, thanks for joining the live stream. I was just talking about the situation right now, guys. Really sorry for not taking a look at the comment section. Let's go. I can see Mark Dutch here. I can see Joseph. I can see Seb. Woo. I can see Mariella. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. You guys are amazing. Let's go. I saw Andy's thumbnail. I thought, Michael Torres. Who is this? Who's Michael Torres? It's a moderator of mine. Thought I'd just pass by to check if he was okay. Yeah, that thumbnail was a little bit crazy. Andy, is it me or do your eyes look blurry than ever? Yes, it's fine. Yeah, no, I haven't been taking any drugs. No smoking pot. I'm fine. Right, let's take. Can you take a look at gold? Says Raki. Absolutely, why not? Long at support with proper stop loss, and you go to the moon. Says Daniel. Absolutely true. Andy's good at explaining what happened. Everyone knows, but never did a good TA of BTC next move. Yeah, very true. Cadena is the most undervalued asset. We could discuss that. There are many good blockchain projects there. L1 projects that are can compete with Cadena, of course. Andy, is your connection having pumpy action? Says Juan. Yes, absolutely it is. Connection is spot on now. I've got, the internet connected directly to the computer. And it's working fine. So let's take a look at gold here. Let's take a look at gold. Mariella, Seb, Joseph, Mark Dutch. Thanks, guys, for joining the live stream. Let's take a look at gold. Love from India, says Rishok. Love from Mallorca, Spain. Yeah, well, I got. I'm just gonna load the gold chart here. I'm just gonna load the gold chart. 1 second. So I remember. Gold is having a little bit of pumpy action. It lost a support level. Looking at the daily, it's having a little bit of pumpy action. What's going on? Of course, this is very likely because of the US dollar. Also, the dollar index losing a little bit of value. Depending, you might think, hey, this is going to hit resistance. I'm going to short. Yeah, I would wait a little bit. I would wait for a little bit of a reaction for that short. This could pump straight through this resistance on gold. Yeah, we'll take a look at gold right away. Smash it, guys, says Mark Dutch. Thank you very much for the support, my man. Mark Dutch, you blocked supercalifrastic. No, this was me. Abdella saying, Andy, the pumps we are seeing is due to the UK people converting their GBP into Bitcoin. this could be maybe a little bit of that speculation that the price is, Bitcoin is getting a little bit of interest. Some cryptos, Ethereum, they are getting a little bit of interest. This is a news that I did read today, which is Bitcoin. I did talk about this on today's live stream. Bitcoin, British pound trading volume soars 1,150%, guys. This is a huge amount. This is a 10x than usual for the last couple of months, right? For the last few weeks and months, we've had a soar in the last few days of 1,150%. This is an 11x in volume. As soon as the GDP got that collapse against the US dollar this week, we've seen this. So, hey, there is some interest on Bitcoin, of course. Now, we've got the macroeconomics that is looking extremely bearish. We were talking about recession 2023. But on the other side, people, I think, that are in crypto, that are in Bitcoin, are well aware that Bitcoin will go through this bear market and will go up in value. In the next coming months, the next coming years, who cares? It's accumulation time, baby. So who cares if we're going lower, guys? I'm accumulating. I actually didn't buy Bitcoin this week, but I am going to buy some. I am going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. I'll probably do that on the next live stream because I got my dollars in cold wallets, and I need to transfer them into an exchange. As long as we're below 20k, I'm happy to buy a bunch of Bitcoin every week. Ethereum dropping? No, it is. It's broken the structure. Volume is still relatively low. Volume is low. Let's take a look at the Bybit exchange. Yeah, volume is still pretty low on this move to the downside. Is the S&P? It's lost momentum as we were hitting resistance. Damn you, Ethereum. I did take profits. I did protect position. Now, does this mean? Let's take a look at the 3 minute. Broken a little bit of structure here. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. It's still at the range. This could be a fake dump. Oh no, it's starting to get momentum here. But yeah, this is a sign to be bearish, of course. That next potential pump, if it does happen, we've broken the structure here with a little bit of yeah. It doesn't look good, guys. It doesn't look good. It's dumping right now. Damn you, Ethereum. Let's see if we do get that on the 3 minute chart. You look at this. I mean, as soon as you break structure, look at the fall. There we go. There we go. As soon as we broke the structure. I mean, this was what we were talking about just 1 second ago. It might not hold the range. I mean, volume is not huge though. Volume might kick in right now to go lower. S&P 500. Yeah, it's just it's at the resistance zone, guys. There is a high possibility in having the corrective move. Who did short this level? Did anyone short the resistance? If we do get that leg up, I might enter a short here. I mean, I'm not confident with volume. Let's go to the lower time frames. Yeah, volume is not huge. Volume is not huge. But. Yeah, I'm just not confident with the volume. Can this retrace here to $1,328 and then get the leg down? Absolutely. There's a high probability in that happening. But the volume is not great. I work with volume on the charts. And if we do not see big volume, I just don't feel confident in trading. Me scalping, Jacek, phenomenal. Yeah, if we at resistance, of course, guys, we know that resistance zone is for shorting. If here is either short or don't trade, right? Don't trade or short, or look for a short when you're at resistance. Low volume, no trade. I'll say I'm saved to fight another day, says Ox the Doctor. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, the S&P needs to get a pump. It's just dumping at this moment. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing. DXY is currently at a support level. This is not a huge successful breakout from this low over here. Well, yeah, but it's just going to get this. It's going to get a potential bounce at support. So if DXY is at support, right, from these higher highs, you know, we're gonna hit support. You know, what happens in support? You potentially can get a bounce or a consolidation. If this does happen, this will not be good for Bitcoin or Ethereum. So yeah, let's see. If DXY breaks through this range and starts correcting more, this is going to be really good. This will be pretty good. Especially also if the S&P 500 does manage to get that leg up above this, you know, 3,720 points, then it's going to be looking, you know, pretty good. Yeah, let's take a look. Where do you live, bro? I live in Mallorca, Spain. I'm short on Ethereum from 13,438. You must be joking. When did Ethereum hit those levels? It wasn't in my lifetime anyway. High volume on the 5 minute on Ethereum. Yeah, ready to short. Yeah, it does look like we're coming back down, guys. I'm actually. There is some volume on Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin on the lower time frames. There is a spike on Bitcoin a little bit, but yeah, I'll tell you what would be a good scalp short on Bitcoin is, as you can see, a broken market structure here, right? From higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, market structure has been broken right there. So we've got two levels. Of course, there's this one. There's this one right over here. Okay, or there's this one. You know, this one even better. The better level would be this one. Because if it were to have a retracement from this level, then yeah, we are looking for that 618, you know, from this high or from this one. 50% 618 at that level would be a nice scalp. Of course, you know the deal. When the price action falls of these assets, you know, they can fall pretty aggressively. We did see this yesterday. You know, you're waiting for that retracement and you just having a massive crash. We know that we're well aware of that potential scenario. Even though volume is not great, hey, this is potentially a setup too. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. I like this. I really like this on the 3 minute chart. We got big candlestick with massive green volume. You know, the bottom of this candlestick on the 3 minute chart on Bitcoin, this was just a couple of hours ago. This is the 3 minute chart, guys. You know, this back of this huge volume candle with these spikes, with this support bouncing, is huge. If the price were to come up here with low volume, yeah, we're looking for that potential scalp, guys. You know, I might scalp this live. Let's just get the BTC Ethereum, sorry, the BTC US dollar chart ready for that potential scalp. Let's get that scalp ready, baby. BTC is coiling off. Yes, it is. It is. We've broken a little bit of structure here, as you can see on the lower time frames. There is some volume. You know, it's worth a scalp. It is worth a scalp. We're looking for that, you know. The thing about scalping is the risk to reward. Usually it's about a 2-to-1 a lot of the times. You know, you're looking to claim these lows. That is the kind of trade I'll be looking for here. The risk to reward is not huge, but it's worth a shot. And of course you could still have some open when you claim the lows, just in case you continue that breakdown. Let's see if we do go up there. Let's see if we do get up here to 19,480. We could potentially scalp that live. BTC también bajando lindo. Yes, it is. Scalp ETH, bro. Or Ethereum. Yeah, let's take a look at Ethereum. Well, volume is not. Yeah, volume is not huge. It's okay. Yeah, it's looking. We're looking for that short. Let's do it. Oh, I mean, S&P 500. It's screaming for that correction. S&P is screaming for the correction. Where's the S&P? Right over here. Let's go to the lower time frames on the S&P 5-minute chart. Zoom in, and as you can see, you know, S&P right there. It's screaming to either break out or get a correction. Of course, what is the highest probability at resistance? Getting rejection. But, you know, we've tested it a few times, you know, the last couple of days. Yeah, it is going to get up there. It is going to get up there by the looks of things. Broken structure. This might be a nice scalp here for the live stream. Let's go through the comment section. Oh. Andy streaming on a bathrobe. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Dress up like Natalie. Mark Dutt is saying. With hair like Gandalf. Andy would be hot blonde. I used to be blonde. But anyway, we're here for technical analysis here. We're here for taking a look at, hey, we're getting that pump all the way up here. Who knows? We might just break through quickly, okay? We're going to be cautious with this big candles to the upside. S&P. Oh, yeah. I mean, this does look like it's screaming for a scalp. If I get stopped out on the live stream, it's because of you guys. Let's enter that. Oh, I want a little bit more price action. A little bit more, but basically there is the short. The short is there. I'm going to wait for another leg up. I'm going to wait for another leg up here to potentially even test the trend line. I'm going to be patient, but the short is there, guys. The short is basically there to the 618. I'm going to wait for a little bit of, if we do get that, a little bit more pumpy action. Come on, one more leg up and I'm short here live. Let's get a bit more leverage here. I'm going to get this ready. And let's get into that short position. Oh, this is Ethereum. This is Ethereum. Yeah, Bitcoin can get that leg up a little bit more. A little bit more. I'm looking for higher on Bitcoin. I was checking Ethereum. Ethereum short was there. I think maybe a little bit more price action to hit this level. Maybe a little bit more volatility. Yeah, but that short was basically on Ethereum. And this short can be epic. This short right there on Ethereum exactly at 1,326.28. it can turn into an epic short. Or not. Or not. Come on, but Bitcoin, a little bit of more pumpy action. Get all the way up there to the 618, which is around about 19,480 range. If it does manage to get up there, looking at the S&P at resistance still. It's all about waiting. This is a waiting game. Should I long Ethereum, Andy? Absolutely not. We're talking about shorting, not longing at this moment. We've had the pumpy action. Long was here. Long was here. I'm still in that long. Long was down here. The long was here. We talked about the swing failure pattern. So yeah, no, we're not longing up here, especially when we're just breaking structure. No. I'm looking for scalp shorts at this moment. A fab, absolutely not. I mean, well, you can do whatever you want, but I'm not looking for longs. You in the E short? No, I'm not. I'm not in the Ethereum short. I'm looking at Bitcoin mainly. And S&P 500, you know, we're at resistance. We should be getting the rejection. I'm not shorting yet. Not shorting yet. Potentially, we're going to have another quick, you know, a little bit of more momentum to the upside. I'm waiting patiently, guys. You know, if I short here Bitcoin, yeah, the percentage is very, very small. You know, we are hitting resistance. This resistance is better. We've got big volume. The back of this big volume candle on the 3-minute chart, yeah, that is the test that I'm looking. I want that level to be hit. Then I'll potentially short. Is the DXY getting a bounce? It's getting a reaction. It's getting a reaction from this level. This trend line is from August and September. It was actually support from higher lows, and it turned into resistance. As you can see, look at these trend lines. From higher lows, support there, broke it, resistance, the same trend line from June, from the support of June and July, turning into resistance a few times. It is right now testing it as support. This is the whole reason why we're actually getting a reaction. You know, the bounce is potentially likely to happen. If DXY bounces from this level, Bitcoin and Ethereum likely to go down. Dear Andy, love the show. Brief TA on cake, please. Okay, let's take a look at cake. Potential short scalp live. Let's go, says Game Gab. Absolutely. This is what it's all about. When we have the opportunity, bring it on. Why not? I entered a long scalp that turned into a swing trade. Made some pretty nice profits, guys. This trade over here of 283% was a long from 18,800 all the way to 20,200, where I was taking, you know, about 30% more of my, 30% more profits of my trade. This 283% profit was from the long trade in the live stream. What long trade? This one right over here, the bullish Gartley pattern. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. If you did not check that live stream, it was absolutely gorgeous. You know, hitting the resistance zone here level, big level of choppiness that we did have on the 26th of September. Longed it here on the live stream, looking for 19,000. You know, this was a take profit one. Well, I decided to, keep it. It was a small position, but have it open right there. Have it open, but protected. Yeah, what happened? Thanks to having that long still open, boom, we went absolutely insane. So that was an insane long position on Bitcoin of 283% profit. That was long lived. That was long on the live stream. Long lived. What am I talking about? It looks like we may be going to get that correction. Ow! I mean, this is the thing. This does hurt. This does hurt. this does hurt because we have, you know, on Ethereum we have been talking about this resistance zone. I wasn't happy enough. I wanted to see Bitcoin at higher levels. I wanted to see, you know, S&P. Should be correcting also. But yeah, I'm not happy about this. You know, that was basically the scalp on Ethereum. That was the scalp on Ethereum, guys. Yeah, you know, if you did manage to jump into that short at 1,325, this is already a take profit zone, as it is the 618. You know, it's a take profit 1 and protect position. But that was basically the long. It would have been nice a little bit more. But yeah, whoever got into that long, congrats. You got your profits. I didn't jump in. I was a little bit more patient. Shout out from Canada, Samuel. Let's take a look here. Bufo with a super chat. Let's take a look at Cake. Why not? Let's take a look at Cake. Now, this is what I do not like. This is what I do not like. The low's been tested already. Lows have been tested on Bitcoin. If we do come up to this level right now of 19,470, I probably won't look for the short. Main reason why is because lows have been tested. If we might continue down here, but if we were to come up here to the range, I probably won't short it, because the lows have been tested already, and this could get bullish momentum to the upside. You know, this was the price action that needed to go up to 19,480 range and then come down to test the lows. But when the lows have been tested already, double bottom, come here, maybe you could get that correction. But yeah, not happy to short this now because we've tested the lows, you know. When I get into a short or a long position, it's to test the lows of the breakout. So if we do get that breakout and we didn't go to entry point and we've tested the lows already, you know, that is my take profit range. This is where I would be taking profit now. So my take profit has been tested already. So if we were to hit that level, you know, this is not the same short. It's not the same short. Let's take a look at Cake right away for Bufo. Sorry about that. Getting the super chat and ignoring. Let's go to the daily chart. Cake. Looking, hey, doesn't look bad. Huge resistance zone. I would be cautious. Hey, a massive big uptrend ascending triangle scenario here. Look at this trend line, how it's been respecting with higher lows. This is a big zone, really. I got this box here, but this was going to be a wide box. You know, look at this massive volatility range. This over here, you know what would be good? Massive breakout here and one test bounce looking at the daily. You know, you got a pretty nice potential move here to the lower high and then come down, right? On Cake. It doesn't look bad. You know, this is bullish momentum. You're just at resistance at the moment. This is not a successful breakout. I would wait patiently for the breakout and then come down to test some major levels. With this level, actually, the $4.70. We're at resistance. It can get rejected. Let's take a look at the VPVR level. You know, yeah, this does look good. You know, it does look good. We could get rejected from the value area high here, but if it does massively pump and comes down back here to the range, you got point of control giving you support and all of this consolidation, right? So it's a big level where you will likely to get the bounce to almost retest the highs or even retest the highs. But we're aiming for 618 because there's always lower highs created or there's always higher lows, right? When you get into a breakdown and you have the bounce and you're looking to test the lows, and then at 618 you whoop, and then when you entered your trade, you just get stopped out at break even. I always take profits at 618. So yeah, on cake, that is the scenario. I did Andy short. Thanks again. Thanks, Andy, says Game Gab. Good man. That was a bit of an aggressive short, but you know, it was worth it. Why not? Quick short. This is the thing when you're scalping the 1 minute, 3 minute chart, you're probably not going to get those consolidation, exhaustion moments. You know, you're probably just going to hit the level and come down. You know, this is why in scalping, you know, this is for extreme pro traders, right? You have the pump or the dump, you get in the trade, bang, you hit the level, get out. I do see this price action potentially claiming the highs right now. So if you didn't take profits down here, you're going to feel like a right knob if you didn't take profits. And excuse my French, but Tarek, thanks for the super chat. Where's your question? Excelente, Bufo. Muchas gracias. You're very welcome. Inverse head and shoulders forming on Ethereum 1 hour. Let's take a look at that scenario. Inverse head and shoulder on the 1 hourly on Ethereum. Okay. I get you. Yes, it is possible. It is a possibility. It's not the most, you know, it is a possibility. It is a possibility. So, yeah, I get you. We've got the neckline right there, right? With this price action, and now we could be forming this price action. We might be getting a bounce from 50% of the pump or 618, and then get that next retest of 1,330. It is possible, very possible, yes. I'm seeing a possible long. Andy Lowe. Seb, thanks for the insane support, my man. I got Seb, I got Mark Dutch. Rip to Beagle Inu. Yes. Andy, it's so manipulation. It's so manipulation, both short and long not working now. Hey, absolutely, why not? Why not? Of course it is. You know, in trading, you need to learn the manipulation as well from the market. Absolutely, guys. This was a beautiful swing failure long position on the 15 minute. I'm still in some of that trade here on Ethereum. Well, I did show you before. From that position here. Oh yeah, we're going to trade Bitcoin. From this trade over here. That was a really nice long position right there. Insanely in support, failed breakout, massive long. Hey, we're hitting resistance. You know, it's worth a short at this level. You know, it was worth a short. Go to the 3 minute chart, see what's going on. What's happening with S&P 500? I got no trades open on PrimeXBT. Remember, guys, on PrimeXBT, if you do want to trade S&P 500 or Dow Jones or NASDAQ, oil, natural gas, gold, you name it, they have a huge amount of different assets here. Forex also that you can trade using Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC as collateral. You can use stable coins in crypto. I trade here. I got my Bitcoin. If I got some winning trades, hey, withdraw directly to my ledger. No way, no through the bank account, no nothing, no KYC. Hey, bring it on, baby. Because I used to trade back in the day in 2017, 2018 on Interactive Brokers. and they had to know, where my loo was, where did I have my, where my girlfriend lived. Too much information basically, and yeah, no information here. It's not decentralized, but there's no, they haven't got much details from me. It's basically with an email and a password. You probably need KYC if you are going to move a huge amount of volume, of course. But overall, if you're just going to move a couple of Bitcoin, then yeah, this is the exchange to go to trade all of these different assets using crypto. You got an insane bonus down below, guys, on PrimeXBT. Remember that you also have a full tutorial of me of about 40 minutes, 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I can't remember right now. It did it last year. It explains how PrimeXBT works, of course. That bonus from the tutorial does not work. This one does, though. You got 7% added to your deposit, okay? It's 7% added to your deposit up to $7,000. So if you deposit $100,000, you're getting $7,000 on top of that with Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. I'm looking at the description right now. This is an old one actually. But on Bybit, you do get $4,380 worth of bonus, not $4,050, $4,380. If you are interested, guys, it's another way to support the channel so I can continue with technical analysis, with trading, with live streams, because it's another source of income, right? You get all of these people saying, why are you talking about Bybit and PrimeXBT so you can get commissions from the people if you're a good trader? Because it's another source of income, right? You want to have multiple different sources of income. Why not? It's the exchanges that I use almost every single day. Why not talk about them if I'm going to get paid a small commission? It's like the people that sell courses, right? If you're a mentor, I'm not going to make a free course. No, I'm going to charge for it, even though it's a little bit. Why is this teaching trading? If he's so good, why is he selling a course? Come on, guys, it's another source of income. Of course, why not? Why not? Don't be silly. It's another source of income. Andy, where is the next long trade for Bitcoin or Ethereum? Where could it bounce for continuation? Right, let's take a look at that. Commission is okay, I agree with you. Bybit interface is the best. Yeah, Bybit is absolutely phenomenal. I started trading it with BitMEX. Oh my goodness, what a crappy exchange. I hate BitMEX. What a crappy exchange. It's just, especially when it was lagging also with the order flow, with the order book, sorry. It was absolutely crazy. I remember putting orders and your orders weren't just going through. Bybit does support over 100,000 trades per second, which is, it's the top tech here on Bybit. Never had problems with positions on Bybit. And Andy, do you mine Bitcoin? No, I used to mine Ethereum, but not anymore. I'm mining Ravencoin right now. I do have a rig with a friend. And yeah, it's just it wasn't worth it. I didn't spend much, about 5-6K. I've got about 8-9 GPUs. I can't remember, about 8-9 GPUs. It's been over a year right now and haven't even got my money back. So yeah, that was a bit of a waste of time and money to set that mining rig. Expensive. It's too expensive. It takes such a long time to get your money back. BitMEX, aka shitmex, says Nick. Yes. Yes, it is. Can you check injective protocol if you want? Yes, why not? Why not? Let's take a look at injective protocol. But yeah, of course, guys, the links down below of the exchanges. If you're not an experienced trader, do not or if you're gonna just deposit a small amount, if you're new, just to get your feet wet, but don't deposit more than you're willing to lose, because trading is extremely difficult. It's a hard skill. The deal. I always say risk management. I'm protecting position every single time, because I used to get burnt so easily, just even 3 years ago. It's the last couple of years I've been really, really, good with my trading and knowing how to defend my capital really well. And that's the only way I can make consistent gains at the end of the month. So let's take a look at injective protocol. What can we say about injective protocol? Well, injective protocol is the selling pressure. I can tell you already just by looking at the daily chart is gotten absolutely exhausted since June. Massive selling pressure in November, October, December 2021, January, February, still creating massive, momentum to the downside. What is happening now for the last few months, it's going sideways for 4 months in a range. Selling pressure has gotten exhausted. Probably, people holding these tokens is probably the team, and not much people, and they do not want to sell. And why is it flat? Because there's no buying, there's no interest in buying. So, when an asset is like that, it's because there's no more selling pressure and there's no buying pressure, basically. There's no interest in buying. And it's the moment that you want to start buying for the future. Now, how long can this take to be flat till the next run? I mean, it can be weeks, it can be months, it can be even a couple of years. We did see that on ADA. Not much to say on this one on the lower time frames, okay? Not much to say. I mean, taking a look at these mid-low cap coins is a little bit too volatile for trading. It's not the thing for trading for me. Not much that I can say. But basically, the best chart that I like to take a look at is ADA and show the people, right? When I started investing in crypto in 2018, I invested at this moment right there in 2018, right? At this range in the summer, right? It was around the summer. And I went through all of this, Hey, crypto's dead, It can be months, it can be years. I think we are basically at this range over here. And we are going to see many, many months of, a little bit of dumpy action, a little bit of hype, bit of disbelief rallies. What happens after a couple of years is that you get this bad boy. You get this kind of bad boy. This will happen again in crypto. The thing is when, how bad is this recession going to be? Are we going to have an energy crisis and it's going to affect more of the market? Will it affect the cycles? Yeah, I'm very much aware of all of this. Can it be 2 years or can it be 4 years of bear market because of the current world economy and situation? Absolutely, but I'm well aware of this. And you should also. Do you recommend Polkadot? Polkadot is a brilliant L1 project. I think it will do well. Of course it will. It's one of the, the top 10. It's one of the strong ones. And yeah, in the next bull run, it will do very, very good. Absolutely. The thing about L1 projects, a lot of them are going to survive, the strong ones, Avalanche, Polkadot, Atom, you name it. All of these big ones that have a big team, big investors behind, they will survive because different blockchain networks are going to be used anyway. Not only Ethereum. It's not only Ethereum. BTC bounce. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. BTC bounce. Small move, small bounce. S&P 500. I mean, it looks like we want to correct, guys. DXY, I mean, we're getting a small reaction. It's still very, very soon. I would like to see this on the DXY. As soon as I see this, then I'm going to say, hey, this is probably going to get a bounce. We're not managing to break down this range. It's found a level. We're in a great massive uptrend, so we're likely to get a bounce. Right? Just like here, this is exhaustion right there. What's this? What's all this? The bullish momentum is getting exhausted. What is likely to happen? Down. What's all this? If it does happen, selling pressure getting exhausted, we might go up. Some people might say this is a bear flag and we're going to go lower. Maybe. What do you think about KASTA? What do I think about KASTA? I mean, KASTA is great, but they are lagging behind like many projects. They will get the application live as soon as everything is fine. We're testing the KASTA application. I've actually got some Bitcoin. I've been sending Bitcoin through KASTA, and it works absolutely phenomenal. But of course, they don't want to launch the app in the bear market just yet, and it's also being tested for any type of bugs. And when KASTA will go live, there's going to be massive marketing behind it, guys. There're going to be big investors using it also and talking about it. And yeah, it will have its moment. It will have its moment. It's not now, of course, in the bear market, unfortunately. Right. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la casta. Hasta la casta, baby. What about XRP is dumping hard? Well, XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. Why not? Let's take a look at XRP right away. XRP did hit that major resistance zone. I think we did talk about this a couple of days ago. We talked about this major XRP resistance exactly at the 55 cents, 55 cents, big lows here, summer of 2021, also in January of 2022, just hit that level. And if we go to the 4 hourly, yeah, we were very much aware of the resistance on XRP. Let me just go through here. There is a possibility of a bounce from this range. We're moving down with low volume at this moment. So we had a massive pump. We had a massive pump here on XRP. Past 50%. This low 40-cent range could actually hold if it does consolidate for a couple of days here. I would very likely think that we are going to get another pump to the upside. But the XRP Dragon Chain is dead. Oh, Dragon Chain is one of those cryptos that I am 85 or 90% down. I bought Dragon Chain at 10 cents, I can't remember what I put. I put about 10k or something like that. Yeah, that 10k is worth about, 1.5, $1,500. It is what it is. It is what it is. We all make mistakes as well. Of course, I'm not going to sell it now. I'm just going to leave it there till it rots inside of the ledger. Dragon Chain is cheap. You got that right, Seb. It's not dead, it's cheap. I'm here for the tech. I don't mind the price. I'm here for the tech. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Been here over an hour. Yeah, latest thing on Bitcoin. S&P at resistance. We at the verge of a potential correction. I gotta say it. It is at resistance. We've broken structure here on Bitcoin, on Ethereum. We've lost momentum here from today. Gotta say, on the 1 minute chart, we had some pretty nice momentum today to the upside. We've lost momentum. It's potentially going to create a lower high right now, guys, for that continuation to the downside. I'm sorry. It is a bull trap. It potentially is. I'm not sure. If S&P 500 does manage to get above this resistance zone, which I think is unlikely right now, it does. We could have a couple of more retests of the highs. It's just there. It's just there at the resistance. Gonna wrap it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. I will do another live stream tomorrow morning. I think it would be around about 10 o'clock Central European time. Make sure to destroy that like button. I haven't got many likes today. Less than 300 likes, guys. Let's get it to over 300 in the next few minutes. Remember, you got insane bonuses down below on Bybit. This is not 4,050. It's 4,380 that can be claimed at the rewards hub. Okay. You go to the rewards hub once you sign up with the link in the description, and you can follow the tabs to get up to $4,380. Bybit is the place to go to trade crypto, in my personal opinion. Extremely low fees, extremely fast transaction. Liquidity is huge. They got over $1 billion in 24-hour volume. Yeah, it's the place to go basically for me. There are many other good exchanges. Whoever said to short BTC now, going freak up, losing now. Hey, who said to short now? Who said to short now? Hey, these are the levels I was waiting. It wasn't me. I was waiting for these levels, and I would be very, very skeptical in shorting Bitcoin right now. The reason why, because the shorting scalp was this, guys. But it was higher for me on Bitcoin. It was testing the support level. It was testing the back of this green volume range, and it was to test the lows. The lows have been tested. You know, hey, me right there, you know, it was pretty clear. Stay cautious. Don't hype into some shorts or longs just because someone said. Do your analysis. Be patient and be respectful. If it was anyone's fault, it was yours. Believe it or leave it. So yeah, Bybit is what BitMEX wishes it could be. Exactly, Nick. Absolutely, totally agree. I'm in US, can't short it, not me. Guys, thank you very much. Gonna wrap it up. Thank you very much. Stay cautious with this move to the upside on Bitcoin. I think, you know, we have tested these lows. I would stay a little bit cautious. You know, there is a potential, maybe short opportunity if it does consolidate at the range. S&P is at resistance. It might have a shot in getting a breakout right now. A little bit of a larger consolidation and a swing failure pattern on the S&P 500, of course, would be the ideal scenario, right? If we do take a look at the 15-minute chart, you know, ideal scenario would be a wick after the consolidation and then the corrective move. That is the moment you say, right, we got exhausted. You know, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? This over here. Highs, bang, you get the wick after a consolidation, you get the wick, and then that is your shorting point, where you get the final confirmation of the exhaustion with that push to the upside. Anything can happen right now. You know, we can pump, we can dump, but with this kind of price action, you know, I would have shorted right there, just like I longed Ethereum right there. You know, like I showed you in today's live stream. You know, reason why I longed Ethereum, I waited patiently and waited and waited. As soon as we got this wick to the downside, I longed it. I longed right there. I didn't long here. I didn't long here. I longed after this massive swing failure pattern. That is the difference. We only need one trade a day or even one trade a week to be profitable, guys. Stay cautious. Thank you, everyone. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow morning. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We do post different technical analysis ideas every single day here, different information, news. Check it out, guys. The link is down below. We've got the Telegram group, insane community here with our moderators, Mariella, Seb, Mark Dutch, Joseph. Thank you very much, moderators, for joining the live stream. And I'll see you guys in the next one. We've got Bitcoin hitting that level right now. Are you going to short or not? I'm not going to short it because we've tested the lows. See you later, alligator.